Oh, the Pist Deist here, just coming at you with some really good tips on being pissed, but not just being pissed, but being fit pissed. In other words, being at your best when you're pissed. Now, this doesn't mean it's not a difficult regime. There's a few simple things that you got to understand. Some injuries may occur that impede your progress on the night on town, or just keeping things going generally. So, I've got to talk about a couple of things. Number one, elbows. Now, you think, well, okay, elbows, who gives a shit? Elbows, no one does, really. Athletes definitely don't, but we're not talking about athletes here, we're talking about other things. But seriously, if you want to keep things up, you've got to keep the elbows going. No point in having a blowout here, right? See that? Perfectly working order. You're doing this all night. You got to keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep the flexibility up. Like this, like that. And that's it. Number two, you got to do the other one. Why? Simple. This one is a blowout. You do this as a backup. When this is a backup, all your problems are solved. Number one, you can work at this all day, all night, all week. Still, you don't know when it's going to one day, boom, it's gone. You have to rely on this mother. 5 minutes into the program, you're gone. So you got to keep both going. Both going. Anyway, that's tip number one. Tip number two. It's all about these things here, right? They're called man boobs. You got to keep them firm. You don't want them to get saggy or anything like that. Now, the reason for that is, you got to appear to be fit. You've gone out, you've gone to a club, etc., etc. Worst thing a chick wants to see is a saggy pair of man boobs. So, there's something I call the jackal. Gets the diaphragm moving, keeps those muscles going, keeps the firm going up here. Now, there's a couple of problems here with the jackal. Number one, you look like while you're doing it. Number two, you do it, and your neighbour's going to think you're an idiot. So, what you can do the silent jackal, which is this. Now, there's a problem with that too, is that there's nothing jackal about that. It's more got to do with Peter North than anything else, but I won't go into that. I'm not going to explain it. But anyway, at the end of the day, you've got your man boobs firm. That's all that matters. Alright, number three. Now, number three is the most important thing. It's all about staying up straight. Pretend you've got a rope at the top of your head. It's pulling you up like this. Not like this. No, straight up. Like that. Now this is how you should be all the time, regardless of your state. When you go out. You come up to a bar. You say to the barmaid, yes, I'd like a gin and tonic, please. And of course, as you can see by what happened there, it affected my entire tone of voice. It didn't just affect the way I was standing up. I became a sober person just by standing up straight. And that's the key to it, is that the whole essence of your stance with the string up here makes you feel like you are not pissed at all, and no one can tell the difference until about probably 2 o'clock in the morning, when you get kicked out, and then you've got to just call the bouncers because they don't know what they're talking about. But before that, you can get away with blown murder for about 4 hours. So, at the end of the day, 1, 2, 3 exercises, keep it together, have a good time, end of story. See you later.